Vanakkam, welcome back to my one more yoga video things, and today's yoga class will be focusing on core workouts. Yeah, so with that thought, we are going to arrive ourselves into the spaciousness of the now, gently closing your eyes, letting your breath settling in. Long, deep inhalation and longer, deeper exhalation. Bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of our heart, thanking ourselves for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om, inhaling. Bringing the hands to the third eye, the seat of intuition between your eyebrows. Bring the hands to the level of our heart and gently rub your palms to create some warmth in your palms, and bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, opening the eyes. Well, good morning. How are you everyone? Welcome back. So we are going to start with warm up. A friend of mine lent some lights, so I'm working on the lights. Maybe there are some shadows. I'm shooting this video by myself too at the moment, and so this is again something that I'm learning new. Yeah. So core. What is core? Core is not the six-pack abs that we see in men and women. Six-pack abs is a very complicated story, but everybody has the possibility to have a strong core. The strong core is basically we are talking about 4 different type of muscles: the core, rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, internal and external obliques in the front, and then we have the quadratus lumborum, the lower back on the back. Yeah, so it's a muscles that keeps our upper body erect and straight. Yeah, if I don't have strong core, what happens is that I get a curve, and you see that there's my spine is not supported, and then I get a curve. My internal organs are going in, they are in compression. So there is a lot of problems that happens when you don't have strong core. Philosophically, strong core is considered like the trunk, the body of ourselves. So it is where we are talking about the spine, the kundalini energy, and without a strong core, when the highway is bent, how much our energy that you are creating is not transmitting to the rest of the body. Yeah. So with that small introduction, let's start with some warm up as usual. Bringing our hands in interlocked position, and we are going to rotate our wrist from our strong hand to our weak hand, and our weak hand to our strong hand, and we are going to make a wave from our strong hand to our weak hand, and our weak hand to our strong hand, taking the spine out of its alignment, opening the back, opening the triceps. Stack the spine on top of each other. Try to bring the hands behind your ears. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin comes down and hand comes down, taking the spine out of its alignment, opening the back muscles. Stack the spine. Try to bring the hands behind your ears. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin comes down and hand comes down. And then I'm going to send the fingers out, and I'm going to go for radial deviation and ulnar deviation of our wrist, and I move my fingers to warm up all the joints of my fingers. And then I'm doing pronation, supination of radio ulnar joint that I have at the forearm level. And then bending this hand, straightening the hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands on top of your shoulders, and we are going to rotate our shoulders in one direction and counter direction. Releasing the hands on top of your knee, elevation, depression of your shoulder blades. And then we are going to send the right hand in front, opening my right shoulder, releasing the right hand, left hand, releasing this hand, and then I'm going to gently start warming up my spine by gently rotating my lower back, lower spine, and I include my middle spine, and I open my chest, and then I do the reverse. I do a pause and I go for the reverse. There are yesterday I was reading Shivananda's words. He says there is only two purpose of anybody's birth. One is to be useful for others, and the second useful for yourself. Yeah, so these videos, I'm assuming that I'm being useful to you, and some of you has the possibility to offer me to buy this course, so that you are useful to me as well, and it's not only a one-way street, and for others maybe this class is useful in one way or other. So when I read about these profound words, and it feels very, very important that being useful, being purposeful, being part of this life is a very important concept. Even in the Shivananda is one of the renowned sages, and he is talking about being useful, being purposeful, being practical, being helpful to others. Yeah, so I find that very interesting yesterday. Actually, I could, towards the end of the class, I could read a bit about that. Try to keep your back straight, bend the leg, but grab your back of your thigh, and we are going to warm up our knee joints. Lock the knee, point the toes, flex the toes, point, flex, inversion, eversion, open toes, close toes. Bend the leg at the level of your knee, bring the foot to the inner crease, try to keep your back as straight as possible, and we are going to gently warm up our hips. Drop the leg on top of your knee, right hand goes on your right knee, left hand comes back, and press the knee down, opening the hip flexors. Lifting the knee, dropping the foot, hugging the knee using the opposite hand, lifting the chest and twist to look back for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the vision forward, unwinding yourself, releasing the leg, and we are going to do the opposite. Bend the other leg, grab the back of your thigh, try to keep your back straight, lifting the leg, and we are going to go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lock the knee, pointing the foot. 7, try to keep your back straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inversion, eversion. Rotation of your ankle in one direction and counter direction. Bringing the foot to the inner crease of the opposite hand. You know that I'm going to spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes on my warm-up, because without warm-up I don't really do anything. and this is to increase the mobility of your body. Drop the foot and left hand on your left knee, right hand goes back, pressing the knee down, opening your hip flexors for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the leg, and we are going to bend both the legs. Try to keep your back straight, butterfly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands 20 centimeters to the back, opening the chest, opening the leg to the width of your hip, and we are going to go 10 times, lifting the hips up and down. This is to strengthen my lower back and also nice warm up for my whole body. It also allows me to open my chest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Dropping the hips down, stretching the leg out, moving the glutes, muscles of your glutes. I had arms up, exhale, flex forward, head up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. I'm feeling a very nice stretch on my hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, head up, open the releasing the hand at the level, pointing the toes, and we are going to start lifting the right leg, left leg, right, left. If this is not possible, you go keep the hands in a place of availability and comfort. 7, 6, 5, 4, locked knee, pointed toes, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands to the back, open the legs to the width, and we are going to gently drop both the knees to one side and both the knees to other side to release any stress and strain on your lower back, on our hip flexors, on the muscles of our glutes, because there is everything is interconnected, my friends. There is not like I'm going to work only on my core muscles and everything. If I'm going to work on my core muscles, everything around that is activated. So we have a necessity and a possibility to release them and relax them. And we are going to go for I'm going to bring I wanted to increase my compression core strength. So I'm bringing my fingers close to my knee and I'm going to lift my leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, bend the hand. Again, I'm still keeping my fingers out. I open my chest and I'm going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And I hold it here this time. Drop my head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the hips, straighten the leg. Now I wanted to see if I can lift both the legs together. So I'm making my fingers in a place of availability and comfort. Try to keep my back straight, and then I'm going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oof. It's like this. So let's see if I can see how much is my how much is my heartbeat, so that we can see. And then we are going to it's not so bad, 89 only. So and then from here I release my hands, keep my toes together, knees together, legs straight, open chest, and I see if I can lift my chest and do an inclined tabletop for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down, keep the back straight, flex forward for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, the most classical core work is Navasana, boat posture. Try to find your seated bones, try to keep your back straight, lifting the leg, and we arrive here with a nice pointed toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the leg, try to keep your back straight, and we have to flex forward from your waist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, exhale. We are going to go for second round of Navasana. So this time you can stay here or you can release the hands here, and we stay here for 10, 9, 10 is a random number, my friends. You can go to pick a number and stick to that number. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot down, releasing the hands, opening the legs. This time bring the right leg on top of your left knee, and we are going to open. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the leg, and we are going to go for another Navasana, this time with straight leg. Again, I'm going to keep supporting my back of my thigh. If that is not if it's too much, you can keep the leg bent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing this leg, releasing the hands back, left leg on top of your right knee, and I'm going to release my lower back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop the foot down, and we are going to go for last 2 rounds of Navasana, which is Purna Navasana. Yeah, so again, until now whatever you practice, you can continue doing that, or you can go with the straight leg version. Try to keep your back straight, keep your balance on your sitting bones, and all is going to be well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right shin in front and bend yourself, hug yourself for 8, 7, relax your Mula Bandha, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you are doing very well, my friends. Now we are going to go for the last round of Navasana. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left shin in front, hug yourself. Beautiful. And we are going to release the legs, relax. And we are doing the inclined. My inclined plank is not so great, which I know. That's why I always do with the bent leg. But it's not about perfection. It's about showing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down. And we are going to lie down on our back. And then we are going to go for leg raisings. I like to support my lower back with my glutes and then try to straighten my leg, engaged glutes, mula bandha, and I'm going to lift my right leg, left leg, right, left, 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 one more right, one more left, bend the leg, bring your hands like a cactus and drop both the knees to one side and both the knees to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the knee up, bring the hands under your glutes for the second round of leg raisings, which will be alternate leg raisings. This time I'm going to keep both the legs 10 centimeters 4 inch out of on above the ground, and I'm going to lift both the legs and I'm not going to drop the other leg down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot down. Bring your hands like a cactus and drop both the knees to one side, knees to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the hands under your glutes with a nice engaged glutes. Tuck the chin in and we are going to lift both the legs up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the leg, hands like a cactus and drop both the knees to one side, both the knees to the other side. As I keep telling, 10 is just a random number that I choose. It can be any number that is comfortable and challenging you at the same time. So this is this fine line that we needed to figure out between where is my comfort big, what is comfortable so that I stay injury free, and also what challenges me so that I can progress. So this is a conversation. Again, this time I'm going to lift both the legs up 10 centimeters up and I'm going to stay there. 10, 9, exhale, leg comes up, inhale, opening the body. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot down. Release your hands like a cactus and drop both the knees to one side. both the knees to the other side. And then we are going to drop both the knees, and I am going to gently relax or relax my hip flexor and all the muscles so that I am having a very nice time. So now we are going to go for the adding a bit of bridge pose and boat pose. So we are going to combine these together. We call this the Ardha Navasana half boat. So toes together, heels together, knees together, glutes engaged, core tight, lifting the upper body and the lower body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot down, plant the palms, lift your hips up and down for 10, 9, 8. This is to strengthen your lower back. It's a very good glute workout. 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1. So it's a very nice pose and counter pose, especially with the core muscles, which tends to get more tighter. And we are going to release, and we change the we are going to do for the second round of Ardha Navasana half boat pose. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, bend both the knee legs and drop both the knees to one side and to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we are going to go for hip raising. Yeah, with the hands on the glute, we are going to stretch the leg, come and lift the leg up like this. Yeah, so let's start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the legs down, releasing the hands, and drop both the knees to one side. And from here, I am going to prepare myself to arrive into core plank postures. Yeah. Again, we are starting with side plank, and then we go for elbow plank, and we go for full arm plank. This is the natural progression, but you decide maybe you wanted to progress, or you say, okay, this is enough, I don't have to go beyond this point. Yeah, you know that you are in control, and your presence in your body is the purpose of yoga. It's not to be somewhere, it's not to be like, oh, I don't have this, so that means that you are staying in lack, and you are staying in a past or in a future that either doesn't make any difference or doesn't exist. So when you are in the body is an important purpose of an asana practice when it comes to yoga. So always remember that staying in the body, being in the now, acknowledging where you are integral parts of a very good yoga practice. Yeah, I'm keeping my elbow on top of my shoulder, on top of my elbow, hip in line, heel in line, and I lift my leg up, and I keep my hands up out here, or I can be on top of my thigh, and we stay here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down. I'm going to change the side just to be in the camera. You can just flip to the other side if you are. Again, shoulders on top, and shoulder on top of my elbow, lift my hips up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down, and we are preparing ourselves for a gentle full elbow plank. I start with my belly down and I relax my lower back, shoulders again on top of my elbows, thumbs up, palms down, both are good. Tucking the back to lifting the hips up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down and plant the palms down, and we are gently arriving in your Sphinx posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the elbows down, bring the chin down to release your lower back, and we prepare ourselves to go into elbow plank one more time. We are going to do 5 type of elbow plank. We have done 1. We are going to do the second, which is exactly the same as we did before. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, drop the hips, Sphinx posture, and drop the upper body, releasing your lower back. And right elbow down, drop your right hip down, right heel in line, and I'm going to lift my hips up, and I'm staying here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we go obviously for the other side. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips and coming down. If this is getting too much, you know that you can always stop and you can always pause. This is a natural progression of the core workout that we are practicing. And from here, we are going to go one more time on the plank, forearm plank or elbow plank. This time, I'm going to drop my hips to both the sides. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down and stay in Sphinx posture or in Makarasana. Both are good. The movement of the core stretches our internal and external obliques, engaging them much better. Yeah, and then we go for the elbow plank. When I go for elbow plank, I'm going to go up and down like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is a bit of a cushion that I'm using. Yeah, because this one is cork mat that I use because it really gives me the neutrality that I need, and also the grip is amazing. The floor is tandoor stones, so everything is natural, but also I like to have a bit of a elbows and heel in line, and I go 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are going to go for forearm plank one more time. This time I'm going to lift my hip up and down. If that is too much, you can only stay in the plank. If that is also not possible, you can gently relax. Relaxing your lower back by releasing your lower back. Ensure that your shoulder is on top of your elbow. You can always interlock the fingers, thumbs up, and we go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's good. How are you, my friends? Hope you are doing well. You know, that's the beauty and the problem with practicing on your own, because you really like to give up. Yeah, you know, even now in my mind I'm like, oh, I have already done this, people know this, why I have to make one more video? And you know, this is something that exists in everybody's mind, and I want us to acknowledge that it is neither right neither wrong, it is what it is. Yeah, so that's a very nice elbow core work on our elbow. Now we go on to our arm. All right, shoulders on top of my wrist, hips neither up, neither sagging, in line, glutes engaged. Breathe. Dropping the knees, flat camel. Obviously, they are going to do this on one arm. For many people, one arm side plank is really complicated, so you can always use elbow. Change. Again, palm and heel in line or in the direction. The hand can be here or on top here. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down. Beautiful, my friends. You're interlocking your fingers, gently rotating your wrist from one hand to the other hand, and making a wave to release any pressure on your elbow and wrist, going out and in, Are these the core work? Yes. Is this the end of the core work? Definitely no. We can gently go for some bridge posture to release our lower back. And next time you can interlocking the fingers and arrive into a nice Sedu Bandhasana. Dropping the hips down, lifting the leg and dropping both the knees to one side and to the other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the hips, plant the foot and drop both the knees to one side. I'm going to go for figure 4 stretch as we start to cooling down. As you know, normally I don't like to guide the cooling down process because everybody cools down in their own way. It's always good to start with some nice figure 4 stretches. Grab the big toe, drop the foot, try to straighten the leg towards the sky. The other leg can stay bent or it can go straight. We can stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your face and drop your leg. And then we do the same with the other leg. Drop the leg. Drop the hips down. Lift your hips. Arrive into a nice shoulder stand. If there is any other postures that will make this practice complete for you, go for it and arrive into Shavasana when the time is right. Relax the top of your head, relax your forehead, relax your eyes, eye muscles, relax your jaws, chin, cheek, relax your neck, throat, tongue. Relax your shoulder blades, relax your biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms. Relax your wrists, fingers. Relax your palms, your entire arms are relaxed. Relax your heart, chest, core muscles that you worked very hard. Relaxing the back muscles, relaxing your pelvis, perineum, glutes. Relaxing your thighs, knees, calf muscles, ankles, toes. Your entire body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. Your brain is relaxed. Take this moment, this tranquility, to enjoy the purpose of your body. As I was mentioning at the beginning of the class, this human form, this human manifestation is to be for beneficial, purposeful for others and also to ourselves. And for both of this, we need a healthy, happy body. Health by being mobile, flexible, strong, and stamina. Happy by letting go of all the trauma, all the actions, all the past that we are holding in our body. If we can let it go, that is when the happiness of the body comes back to us. And this is exactly the happiness does start to bring us into our mental states, into our nervous system, which I am super inspired and I am taking a course on it so that I will be in a position to reach out to more of my people so that I can be beneficial to more of my friends and colleagues and fellow yogis. And when the time is right, gently start to wriggle your toes, moving your fingers, gently rotating your head towards right, left. Bring the legs together, interlocking your fingers, and give yourself a very nice stretch. And find yourself in a seated posture. You are welcome to use a block or a cushion or a pillow, anything that makes this seated posture sugam for you. Gently close your eyes and let's feel, enjoy the benefit of this core workout. Close your eyes. Hands can be in a place of availability and comfort. Chin mudra, Gyan mudra, hands in the center, which I find a bit more useful for me. But you decide where you would like to keep different kind of mudras. Mudras is an ocean by itself. And we wanted to engage our pelvis with a nice Mula Bandha, and we start using our core to keep our body stable. We worked hard on strengthening the core muscles, strengthening the back muscles, strengthening the obliques. So it's like having a trunk so that the upper heart, the open heart, the Sahasrahara, wherever you wanted to keep the opening. We talk about opening of the mind, opening of the heart, whatever you wanted to keep. But to have this opening, we need this strong core. Feel that core. Close your eyes. Now that the core is supporting our spine, the internal organs are relaxed and in place. You can feel the energy that you feel stuck starts to move. And also, core work is a very important work because it deals with Uddiyana Bandha, the second Bandha, the Bandha of our core. And if you have a strong core, where Uddiyana Bandha becomes improved, which is we are going to talk about when the time is right. So with a stronger Uddiyana Bandha, we are in a position to let go of fear. Yeah, like strong core, we can see that we are already feeling that we are less fear and less, and because less fear, and that will help us to improve our creativity. Yeah. So these are the benefits of working on our core muscles. And I'm going to let you to meditate in silence for a few minutes. And close your eyes. Long, deep inhalations and longer, deeper exhalations. There will be no instructions for the next 10 minutes. Gently arriving back into the now. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of our heart. Thank yourself for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om. Inhaling. Three Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. And gently opening the eyes. Thank you everyone for joining me and giving me a purpose. As I was mentioning, this purpose that I'm useful to others makes my day, and I hope you have a similar satisfaction of being useful to others, other creatures, other life, other beings around us, and you can do that by sharing this video, subscribing, and supporting me in my journey to make this world a healthy, happy place. And this is a core based practice that I did, and we can also do an advanced version of this. So stay tuned for that. With that, I'm signing off from here, Auroville, with these beautiful birds and nature around me all the time. Nandri, Vanakkam.